Hi everyone, I'm Yarden Arel and this is Inside Israeli Basketball. New season, different team. With a completely new roster, Maccabi Haifa gets ready to take on the Super League. New York, Maccabi visits the Big Apple, then takes on the New Jersey Nets in a preseason matchup. To build a great team, Haifa relies on scouts to find some of the best talents in the world. We take a look at their tryout program in Miami, Florida. And we meet former University of Virginia guard Sylven Landesberg as he relocates his life from New York to Israel. All that and more next on the season premiere of Inside Israeli Basketball. This portion of Inside Israeli Basketball was brought to you by UJC Metro West and Massa Israel Journey. Bright lights, big city. We start the season just like Maccabi Haifa, with a trip to New York for a game with the New Jersey Nets.
The feeling of just touching ground in the States again, was a good feeling.
Got to New York, touchdown. Great to see my teammates, just hysterical just to be in America.
It's amazing. It's a huge. The buildings are very tall, high, and the New York got a special atmosphere.
Hi, this is Robert Rothbart. We're here today live with Inside Israeli Basketball as the Maccabi Haifa team has just landed here in the Newark airport. Sasha, this is your first time coming to America. How do you feel about this experience and what are your expectations for the following couple of days?
I feel exciting because I came first time to New York. I heard a lot of good things about America and I think that I will enjoy my stay here.
Very excited for the trip. I'm excited to show my new friends, teammates, all New York has to offer.
We're looking for a week of splendid basketball.
New York was a very nice experience for us as a team and for me personally because it was like the first time in the States, so I was very excited about all the building and all the people over there and all the culture and everything to learn. Just came and was excited.
New York was great. Guys who never been there before were real amazed by it. But a couple of us who are from here just think nothing of it because we see it every day.
Wow, it was a big shock for us. I remember that we went into the stadium or to the gym for the Nets, and we really was in shock for all the all the stuff and it's so big, and it was really fun for us to see it.
The trip to the Big Apple was not all about the Nets game. The team took a day off to visit local schools and help coach some basketball.
Finish it. No D, finish him. Good job. If you keep coming to the rim, I gotta come so you can't get a layup, and he's wide open, all right?
Man, it was a great experience to come here in Newark, New Jersey, to come experience the stuff with the kids and interact with them and help bring two different cultures together, man. You have the Jewish community, some kids from the Jewish community, some kids from the inner city coming in and combining to do this event. And it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot from the kids. I know they learned a lot from us. Can't wait to do it again.
New York as a general trip was very fun.
It was just a great bonding experience just to get to know each other, especially with a young team, and just being away from, your comfortable environment. Some guys were going back home, but, just for the most part, everybody was away from home, just get a chance to get to know each other better.
It helped us bond a little bit. We come here, players come from the States and come from different countries in Europe and play overseas, and we have to adjust to being here. To see those guys go to New York and to New Jersey and see how we live, and go and walk around Times Square and all that type of stuff, it was cool.
And we're gonna see how many hits does it take Sylven to try to get off his head like this. So? Take the head off, man. So it took 4 hits. 4 hits.
Before we get to the game, let's rewind even further to Miami in June. Maccabi Haifa held tryouts looking for some of the best talent available in the US.
Our goal at this tryout is to fill in our Haifa roster, which is our primary goal, but we also have our team's Tavan, our second division team. And for Tavan, this is a major tryout because between our Jewish players and our non-Jewish players, we have 2 Americans that can go over, and then the rest of the team are Israeli or American Jewish players.
First of all, we're looking for some young, talented Jewish players. I think this is the best year regarding Jewish players. Also the Americans. I think the level of the competition is better and better.
The competition was greedy and fierce, an intensity the players expected from the opening tip.
Competition's been great. There's been a lot of talented players, and it's been fun to play against them.
There's a lot of good players out there. Hopefully I can just go out there and keep on playing hard. You know, that's my game, just play hard, rebound, and then just shoot jumpers, do what I can do.
For 2 days, the players did just that, showcasing their talents in hopes of catching the eyes of the coaches.
If I'm playing the point guard, share the ball, try to get everyone good shots, and if I'm playing off the ball, show I can score the ball also. And, just by playing games, it shows what you can really do out there.
Everyone here obviously brings something to the table. It's an invite only, can score. I think they're looking for someone that can do the X factor kind of thing. Defend, lockdown defense, rebound on both ends of the court, and run and play hard.
We're looking for athletic players that can understand the game well, that can shoot the ball because they play a lot of zone in Europe, and team players that put the team in front of them.
Along with the competitive drive, the players brought to Miami their aspirations to play professional basketball.
The Israeli League is a very athletic league. They get up and down and score a lot of points. Very good Americans as well as very good Israeli guys. It's a nice country. It'll be a good opportunity for me. I hope I can make a team in Israel.
It would be a dream come true, obviously. Play basketball for a living. I think that's something not a lot of people get to do, and it would be great if I got an opportunity to do that.
Defense.
Coming up, Maccabi Haifa plays a tough preseason matchup against the New Jersey Nets. Nets Haifa at the Prudential Center of Newark. It was the Nets' first game in their new home, and Haifa played them close from the start.
I think it helped us by giving us a little bit of a confidence boost. Just going in there, playing against an NBA team and showing that we could compete against them. That first half was real close. I think it really helped a lot of people out with their confidence.
Yeah, it did a lot for our confidence. I matched up against Brook Lopez. I played really pretty good. Everybody said I outplayed him, so here in NBA also, so it was pretty cool.
Maccabi Haifa gave a respectable performance, keeping the score close in the first half. Sylven Landesberg finished the game with 24 points.
It helps a lot. I believe that always when you play and practice against players that they are better than you, it helps you. You always can learn a lot of things and you can see what you need to improve.
We just got really good at running our plays. Once we played against the top level and did pretty well, we feel that we can play and compete versus anybody.
Good basketball offense and defense, and when we play our game, we can at least hang, with that level of competition.
In the end, the NBA stars were too much, but Haifa feels the game helped the team grow a lot stronger.
I think first of all we start the game very well, and we show the Nets that we didn't come for a walk in the park. We come to a basketball game even though it's an exhibition game, and every game we want to try to win. We came very prepared, we execute well defensively and offensively. Even Coach Johnson said to me personally and also in the press that we execute well and we were very disciplined. It's a great trip to have, and hopefully we can have these trips many more in the future.
So the trip to New York, a huge success. We're about to find out why. But first, let's take a look at some intrigue that happened prior to the team's arrival in New York, the case of the missing passport. Haifa's guard, Frank Robinson, was right on top of things, as we'll see in his home video.
Welcome to Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
So you took my passport? You find it?
No. We went to the thing, we came in, I gave it to you.
When we got out from the airport, I was taken into the terminal. I didn't have the passport because we were checked out and I didn't find the bus.
I can't believe you lost your passport, you idiot. So where your passport at?
I don't like when people leave. The other one? Don't give me the still. Why do you think when I went to go back?
Nah. No. He's an idiot, man.
So Sylven got his passport back and his game, 24 points against the Nets, and it continued in Haifa, just in time for the start of the Super League schedule.
In just their first game of the Super League season, Maccabi Haifa had no problem finding team chemistry. In the game against Netanya, the team lost Yoni Nir to an ACL injury for the rest of the season. Despite the loss, Haifa was able to beat Netanya with a strong play from shooting guard Frank Robinson.
Up next, we take a look at the Super League standings and find out how Haifa made a big comeback to qualify for the Euro Challenge. This portion of Inside Israeli Basketball was brought to you by the American friends of Migdal Or. They lost to Paris Levallois by 12 points, so they needed to win by at least 13 points in order to qualify for the Euro Challenge season.
We knew that we can achieve this game.
Just come out hungry, wanting to make Euro Challenge.
Haifa took a huge lead in the first quarter and never looked back.
Frank started hitting shots. He was unconscious. Marco started hitting shots. Everybody started chipping in and doing their part, and that was huge.
Man, we shot the ball extremely well. I mean, everybody. I mean, Derrick Rose shot 5 for 5 from 3.
When I was making shots, Frank came off the bench. He started making shots.
But not only that, we shot free throws well, we defended well.
And they came all laid back. We just put it on them.
Coach is real cutthroat. He basically said, step on their throats. The game's not over. We got to win by a certain amount. Keep pushing the lead. Don't let up.
Our defense was going well. It was one of those miracle games, I think. It was like everything was working.
After an 89-66 victory, Maccabi Haifa officially qualified for the Euro Challenge.
I think it was a team effort, and without a team effort, you cannot win 30-point game. Everybody participated, everybody brought their heart, and this is the result.
The players and coaches are looking forward to playing the strong competition in Europe.
We all came and had a goal, and we achieved it. And, it feels real good.
As the Super League season gets underway, teams are battling to set themselves apart from the competition. Maccabi Tel Aviv started the season 3-0, scoring an average of 93 points per game, which leads the league. Let's take a look at the Super League standing after week 4.
When you turn over an entire roster during one off-season, you need to find a lot of talent. For that, you rely on scouts.
We watch a lot of games. I'm talking with coaches. I follow it through TV, DVDs, videos. Sometimes a great player is not the good fit for your team. So we're trying to narrow all the mistakes that we can make in doing the research behind the scenes.
Freddie's our Argentinian Miami basketball consultant. Freddie knows a lot of our Latin players from Puerto Rico to Mexico, all the way to Brazil. Our Israeli coaches know a lot about the Mediterranean and a lot about the mid-European area. So between Freddie and our coaches, we're able to cover Europe and South America pretty well.
Right now, we are trying to look for team players with good defense. And I don't care if you score 40 points or 2 points. You add value to the team, that's the right person to bring to the table.
This is our 3rd year with the tryouts. I think we're getting a little bit better at it.
What I'm trying to do is try to execute very simple stuff, and the player be able to recognize what we ask to do and the way they execute and how they read the game. Because you can have a game plan and during the game everything changes. So I want to see how they adapt and adjust their game to the game situation. We're going to be selecting hopefully 7 out of 38 players, so it's a unique chance to be selected. When you recruit a player and you sign the player, you see the player perform in a team, that's the greatest sensation that you can have. You got the job done in the right way.
When we come back, Sylven Landesberg gets set for his new life in Israel.
You know, as soon as I started playing basketball down the scene, I've been playing against the same people, same faces in New York. Definitely coming out here, playing in the city, definitely helped shape me as a player.
Perhaps the biggest pickup during the off-season was University of Virginia forward Sylven Landesberg. We caught up with Sylven at his Queens, New York home prior to his departure to Israel.
How you doing, everybody? Sylven Landesberg. This is Queens. Now, I don't know too much about Israel right now, but little do you guys know I do have some Israeli background. Let's head inside.
I'm of Jewish background. My family started off in Europe. During World War II, my family was scattered all over the world. And my father received letters on a regular basis from an aunt of mine who lived in Tel Aviv. This is a testimonial journal to my father being honored at the Golden Jewish Center. These are bills that my father came over from Europe with. This article was of some importance because it was underlined.
You know, it just shows that I have a strong background. I'm proud. I'm proud.
So right now I'm at my friend Matt's house. It's the same thing every day. I usually start with 2 workouts in the morning and my second one's done and I'll come home for a little bit. I get here around 12:31 and I have to come to his house every day and wake him up. Sleeping Beauty. Surprise, surprise. Yo, let's go to the park, man. Check your phone, do what you gotta do. Let's go shoot some hoops. I'm 2 weeks away from going to Israel. And, you know, I'm trying my best I can to, you know, be able to compete in that league and try to make some noise.
I've been playing basketball my whole life. New York, then I went to Virginia. But I felt like Israel was the best place for me since I have Jewish roots. that, you know, I'd be able to connect to the people and to the whole culture down there a lot easier than anywhere else. You know, I felt like it was an opportunity and go with it.
It's a big difference from being back in Queens, huh?
Honestly, at first, like, the littlest things were like so like weird to me, like just the outlets, having different outlets, it was like so crazy. The money difference, like how 100 shekels is like $27, $26 back home.
Hey, we gotta go get the stereo for the house. All right, let's see how this thing works. Man, I can't believe I just spent $200 in the stereo. My father's gonna kill me when he finds out.
Yeah, don't let that man find out. If he sees his bill, he's flying down here.
Anyway, yo, it's time for us to get a car, man. We gotta get around Israel somehow.
Yeah, well, we should have thought of that before we
Got the stereo. Now we gotta walk with the stereo to the car place.
That's the problem.
I would say the best thing so far is, you know, just having the teammates I have. You know, they're a bunch of great guys and they're easy to, you know, relate to and talk to.
He has a lot of personality to him. Everyone enjoys being around him. And of course, you know, a great player.
We should be seeing my man Uri in here. Help us out with this car selection. What's up, man?
How you do? This is your car.
So I got a hot pink car? That's not working. Oh, that's not working either. Oh! Can I put the window down? I need to keep my feet out the window or something. Oh! You got a new ride? Let me do my new ride dance.
That's it for this edition of Inside Israeli Basketball. Don't forget to follow Maccabi Haifa and the Super League all season on triangleinternet.tv. So long, everyone.